Osaka might just be the most delicious and electric city in Japan. And today I only have 24 hours to experience it. From a street market that chefs have trusted for nearly 2 centuries, to a store so chaotic it feels like a neon treasure hunt, to sleeping inside one of Japan's futuristic capsule hotels. And somewhere along the way, we're also chasing a clear view of Mount Fuji from this Shinkansen train. But the real question is, can you actually experience the heart of Osaka in just one day? Later today, I'm also trying one of Osaka's most famous desserts, where the line stretches long, and I wanted to see if it actually is worth the hype. But first, we need to get to Osaka. Our journey begins in Tokyo, at the sprawling and quietly mesmerizing Tokyo Station, just minutes from the elegant streets of Ginza. Today we're boarding one of Japan's engineering marvels, the Tokaido Shinkansen Nozomi Express, bound for Osaka. This line is the fastest option between the two cities, making only a handful of stops along the way. The trip takes about 2.5 hours, noticeably quicker than the Hikari line. The reserved one-way seat costs about 90 USD. And for this ride, I picked a seat with a very specific hope in mind: a clear view of Mount Fuji. As the train quietly glides out of Tokyo and accelerates across the countryside, something subtle but striking begins to stand out. Each time the train operator enters or exits the car, they pause, turn towards the passengers, and takes a bow. It's a small gesture, but it says a lot about the quiet precision and respect woven into everyday life here. Another pleasant surprise for first-time riders: you're actually allowed to eat and drink on the Shinkansen. So you'll often see travelers unpacking bento boxes, sipping tea, or simply relaxing while the scenery races past the windows. And before long, the skyline begins to shift, the train slows, and just like that, we've arrived in Osaka. Now it's time to navigate our way to the Midosuji subway line and find tonight's stay, a capsule hotel. Stepping inside a capsule hotel for the first time feels a little like entering a minimalist future. The first thing you notice is the quiet attention to order. Shoes come off immediately at the entrance before stepping onto the carpet. To the right, you'll find lockers where guests neatly store their shoes before checking in. From there, you'll receive a room key and access to what might be one of Japan's most fascinating budget accommodations. Capsule hotels are designed to be inexpensive, efficient, and surprisingly comfortable, offering compact sleeping pods stacked neatly in a row for both men and women. At first glance, it might seem unusual, but once you step inside the capsule itself, the experience becomes oddly cozy. If you'd like to see more of this capsule hotel and see what it's actually like staying here overnight, check the link above or the full video in the description below. But before we settle in for the night, there's one place nearby that absolutely deserves a visit. But speaking of worlds, our next stop is one of the most imaginative places in Japan. This is actually my second visit to Universal Studios Japan, but the first trip came with a rookie mistake. I didn't realize that Super Nintendo World requires a separate timed entry ticket. And by the time I figured it out, it was already sold out. Looks like I picked a perfect time to come visit. The crowd isn't super crazy. It's the middle of the week, so everything is going great so far. I guess I have an entry to the Super Nintendo World at 2 o'clock, so I got a little bit of time before I have to be there. So until then, I'm gonna check things out, see how things look. So coming back to Osaka, this quickly became one of the top priorities for this trip. Universal Studios Japan is widely known for having some of the most immersive park environments anywhere in the world. And stepping into Super Nintendo World feels like walking directly into a video game. But we'll save the fun adventures for another video, because right now, it's time to eat. And in Osaka, there's only one place to begin. All right, so I'm outside in this nice line for this next restaurant that I have on the list. It has high ratings of 4.9 out of 5. I'm hungry, but I gotta be patient. I don't even know how to pronounce it. I'm just gonna show you the image and that's it. But we'll find out what's going on inside and report back. Instead of traditional deep fried pork cutlet, this version uses high quality beef, lightly breaded and quickly fried so the inside stays beautifully rare. Each table has a small stone grill where you finish cooking the beef exactly to your preference. Dip in the soy sauce, wasabi, or their house sauces, and it becomes one of the most satisfying meals you'll ever find in Osaka. And just when you think the night might be winding down, there's one more neighborhood worth exploring. Often compared to Tokyo's Akihabara, Den Town is Osaka's hub for anime, gaming, electronics, and retro collectibles. I'm in Den Town in Osaka, and I'm here with Will and Alan from Australia, and these guys have turned me on that they are the Pokemon masters, and we're gonna go on this Pokemon adventure. So I'm gonna share this and let them say a few words.
All right, guys, welcome to what we consider the hotspot of the Pokemon card shops in Osaka. So I believe it's Den Town we're at. Here you actually will walk along these streets, you look left, you look right, you look to the middle, you'll find a shop with your cards. Not just Pokemon, One Piece, Dragon Ball Z, all of them, but this is probably the best part if you're a Pokemon enthusiast, especially a card enthusiast as well.
Right.
I'm Alan. I've been here for 7 days already, and every single day I've shopped for Pokemon cards, and I've managed to buy something. So this is definitely the place where you want to be for any trading cards. So not just Dragon Ball, Pokemon, One Piece. There's actually a lot more that you guys will see in store right now. So we'll be off.
Sounds good. These guys have been great. I just met them today, and we walked over here, and I'm just looking forward to them sharing their experience with me. Hidden within Osaka's bustling Namba district stands one of the most visually striking shrines in Japan, Namba Yasaka Jinja. At first glance, it's impossible to miss. The shrine's main gate is shaped like a massive lion's head. Its open mouth stretches nearly 40 feet across. In Japanese folklore, the lion's mouth is believed to swallow evil spirits and bring good fortune, which is why many locals visit here to pray for success in business, school exams, and new ventures. The shrine itself dates back centuries and has quietly endured the changing landscape of Osaka around it. I'm out here at the doorstep of the Kiramon Market in Osaka. Get ready to go inside, check it out, and see what's happening. For nearly 200 years, the Kiramon Market has been one of Osaka's most beloved culinary landmarks. Locals often call it Osaka's kitchen, and the nickname makes perfect sense the moment you walk inside. The narrow covered streets stretches for several blocks, packed with vendors selling everything from perfectly grilled Wagyu skewers to freshly shucked oysters to delicate Japanese sweets. For generations, professional chefs have come here early in the morning to source some of the freshest seafood and ingredients in the city. What makes Kiramon special isn't just the food, it's the energy. All right, so I'm here at the Kiramon Market here in Osaka, and I'm trying out unagi for the very first time. It's a very popular dish here and throughout all Japan, but especially here in the kitchen of Japan, which is Osaka. And this is eel. This is the first time I've ever had this. Kind of nervous. It looks good though. It looks like it has this nice glaze of eel sauce or soy sauce, something on the top of it. So let's talk about it. Let's see what it looks like. So, not bad. I mean, Kind of reminds me of fish a little bit. The sauce is definitely added to the flavor of it. So, rice is good. It's gonna help fill the void up. Just so you can see up close, this is how it looks. So, nice texture, firm. They grilled it, and I'm great crusher. The sizzling grills, the cheerful vendors calling out to passing customers, the mix of locals and travelers weaving through the aisles. Every few steps brings a new aroma, a new flavor, and a new reason to stop. But as the sun begins to set, Osaka's nightlife starts waking up. And there's one district where the energy explodes into full color. If Osaka has a heartbeat, it's here. Don't bar it. For centuries, this canal-side district has been the entertainment center of the city. But today, it's best known for its dazzling lights, giant animated signs, and non-stop street food. The towering billboards blink overhead. The famous Glico Running Man flashes across the skyline. So I made it to the infamous Geklo, man. I think I probably screwed that up, but this is considered the center of Osaka. It's definitely the center of all the energy and all the hype of the city. And the smell of takoyaki and grilled seafood drifts through the air from every direction. It's loud, vibrant, and a little chaotic, and completely unforgettable. And if all the walking has sparked a craving for something sweet, there's one dessert shop people line up for. Just a short walk away, a crowd begins to form outside a shop that locals and visitors know very well. So I'm out here in front of Rukia's Nambia main branch, and gonna try out this infamous cheesecake, supposed to melt in your mouth, real buttery and all this kind of good stuff. Great, go inside, check it out, and tell you all about it. Inside, trays of warm, freshly baked cheesecake glide out of the ovens, one after the other. This one is incredibly light, airy, and spongy-like, with a gentle, buttery flavor that melts almost instantly. The line can look intimidating, but the staff moves with incredible efficiency, keeping everything flowing surprisingly fast. I got my cheesecake. I'm ready to tap in. The only thing is here, you gotta eat right where you buy it, or you gotta take it home. So the thing is trying to find some way to comfortably eat this. So I'm gonna figure this out, and I'm gonna let you guys see what it looks like. Also, be prepared that everything costs, from the bag to everything. The fork doesn't come with it. It costs 10 yen just to get the fork. But I had to get it so I could eat it. And yes, they do shake a little bit. Man, it's so soft to cut through. Like, it's not even there. I'm wondering if this is even gonna taste like cheesecake or not. Definitely don't taste like cheesecake where I'm from, in the US. It's very light, it's very fluffy and soft, almost like a marshmallow. I can definitely taste the egg in it, but it's nice and fresh. It was just came out the oven. It was great. It's one of those simple Osaka treats that somehow becomes unforgettable after the first bite. And once the dessert is handled, it's time for a little shopping. Walking into Don Quixote feels like stepping into organized chaos and a sensory overload of colors. Bright lights, endless shelves, music playing overhead, and aisles stacked from the floor to the ceiling with just about everything imaginable. The store first opened in the late 1980s and has since become one of Japan's most recognizable retail chains. Here in Osaka, it is especially popular with travelers because many items are noticeably cheaper than in Tokyo, and international visitors can take advantage of tax-free purchases. You'll find cosmetics, snacks, electronics, souvenirs, luggage, sometimes all in the same aisle. It's part discount store, part treasure hunt. But eventually the shopping bags fill up and hunger strikes again. It's time to find something unforgettable to eat. Just a short walk away sits Ajinoya, a beautiful local spot that has been serving one of Osaka's most famous comfort foods for decades. Okonomiyaki, often described as Japan's savory pancake. At Ajinoya, the batter is mixed with cabbage, seafood, or meat, and grilled right on a hot iron plate until the outside becomes beautifully crisp while the inside stays soft and flavorful. It's then finished with a drizzle of sweet savory sauce, Japanese mayonnaise, and delicate flakes of bonto that seems to dance in the rising heat. The restaurant has earned a loyal following over the years, with both locals and travelers lining up to taste what many consider one of the best okonomiyaki experiences in Osaka. Simply satisfying and unmistakably Osaka. And after a long walk through the city, it's exactly the kind of meal that hits the spot. In just 24 hours, Osaka managed to pack in more flavor, energy, and personality than many cities do in days. But that's the magic of Osaka. It's bold, welcoming, and endlessly entertaining. For now, it's time to get ready to board the Shinkansen back to Tokyo, where the next adventure is already waiting. And if you enjoyed exploring Osaka with me, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss the next journey. Because this story is just getting started. Tokyo is next.